The water cycle, I've already spoken about that. There we have a cycle that very clearly is powered by the sun. The carbon cycle, it's also powered by the sun, albeit somewhat more indirectly. And this is how. Now, we're going to do like this, that we'll draw a single picture, and when we're done, this is what it will look like. But take it easy, we'll discuss it step by step, and then I can explain a few things along the way too. Actually, this picture is all we're going to make, so let's start by drawing some land here, and this is supposed to be water. The ocean, the sea, or some lake, for example. Right, so in the atmosphere, there is a little more than 0.04% carbon dioxide. With help from the energy in the sunlight, plants may take up or assimilate carbon dioxide in this process called photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, carbon dioxide reacts with water to produce glucose and oxygen. The carbon that is assimilated by plants may be eaten by herbivores, in this case, a cute little rabbit. The carbon, or rather glucose, is used to synthesize new structures in the rabbit, but it is also oxidized in the cellular respiration to get energy. This oxidation, or perhaps combustion, is called cellular respiration. And during cellular respiration, the glucose is once again transformed into carbon dioxide and water. Thus, the carbon dioxide is released to the atmosphere again because we exhale it. But we mustn't forget, plants have cellular respiration too, so let's draw an arrow from the plant to the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere again here. So here we already have the first sub-cycle in the carbon cycle. From carbon dioxide in the atmosphere via photosynthesis to a plant and then to animals and also the plant itself, which oxidizes the glucose and produces carbon dioxide again. But there's more, a lot more to cover. Plants and animals, they die. And when they die, they are broken down by decomposers, in this case represented by a small mushroom. And when the mushroom makes use of the energy stored in the dead organism, it is once again through cellular respiration that carbon dioxide is returned to the atmosphere. But dead organisms, if they're not consumed by decomposers, they may be packed under high pressure and over a very long time. We're speaking millions of years here. And in this way, oil, coal, and natural gas may form. This oil, coal, and natural gas is used by us humans in, for example, combustion engines. I show this with a small pickup here, and in the combustion, a lot of carbon dioxide is formed and returned to the atmosphere. So now we have a slightly larger cycle here via oil, coal, and natural gas, and combustion over here. But we still have one sub-cycle to study, and that's when carbon dioxide dissolves in water. When this happens, carbonic acid is formed, making the water slightly more acidic. From the carbonic acid, both hydrogen carbonate and carbonate forms. And if you have already studied some chemistry, you probably know that hydrogen carbonate is HCO3- and carbonate is CO3-2-. The different carbonates may be used as building material for organisms that have shells or corals. As a matter of fact, it's mostly a mineral called calcium carbonate that is used in such shells. When these kinds of organisms die and are packed under high pressure during millions of years, limestone may form. The limestone may weather, which means it is physically and chemically broken down to its constituents, and carbonates once again are dissolved into the water. And, as a matter of fact, some of the carbonates are transformed into carbonic acid again, and from there may enter the atmosphere again as carbon dioxide. But we mustn't forget that the limestone is also very important for life on land, and that's why I draw another arrow here. I'll talk about that in another video, how limestone, that is rock that is rich in calcium carbonates, affects the ecosystem on the surface above. So, anyway, if you have copied this picture to your notes, you have now learned quite a lot about how carbon is circulating in our ecosystems, the carbon cycle.